Doubt is also a belief, and faith is also a belief. Both of them are beliefs. One is belief, faith, that what I anticipate, what outcome I want, I will receive it. Doubt, on the other hand, is a belief. Doubt is also a belief. No, my life is never going to be, I'm not never going to find happiness. Oh, maybe I will become homeless. Maybe I will not be provided for. Maybe I will not find the right partner. Maybe I will not financially succeed. Maybe this, that, whatever. These are all doubts, but they are also beliefs in a bad outcome. They are beliefs in an outcome that we do not desire. And what happens when we spend too much time on doubt? Whether I'm going to find happiness or not, whether I'm going to find prosperity or not, whether I'm going to find success or not. If today, sitting now, I have this belief that my future is very bleak, it's very dark, there is no hope, what is going to happen to me? Am I going to feel joyous, happy? Or I will be feeling lethargic. I will lose energy. I will not feel like doing anything. I will feel a loss of energy. I will not have energy to do anything, because I will be so emotionally down, and we ourselves, because of our own mindset and mentality, put ourselves in a place where we ourselves let the energy drain from our lives so that we cannot do anything or achieve anything or be productive. We ourselves put our productivity down the drain. Now, there is this belief that things are going to be fantastic. And then there is a doubt. Okay? And both of them are beliefs. But Jesus gives us a very interesting example of a guy who saw this in himself. A guy, and he mentioned both of them. At least he was aware enough. He was aware enough to realize that he has both beliefs in himself. He said, at the moment, I feel both of them. So, let me share the example with you. So, we have this example in Mark chapter 9, okay? Now, there is this father who brings his son to be healed, and three of the disciples are in the mountain, and 9 of the disciples are trying to heal that son. But they are not able to heal him. So he had a spirit in him, and he used to get seizures, So Jesus comes and asks, what's happening? So they tell him the whole story. And I'm in Mark chapter 9 and verse 19. It says, he answered him and said, O faithless generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I bear with you? Bring him to me. They brought him to him, and when he saw him, immediately his spirit convulsed him, and he fell on the ground and wallowed, foaming at the mouth. Now this is the condition of the boy that was brought to Jesus, because he had a spirit, and when the spirit saw Jesus, he couldn't take it. So he asked the father, verse 21, how long has it been happening to him? And he said, from childhood. So the father is saying, it's been happening to him since childhood. Now, there is this boy who's been in this dilemma for all his life. But sometimes what the children are suffering is an effect of what the parents are believing. The parents' faith life beliefs have an effect how the children are being affected in life. So now Jesus says, and often he has thrown himself both into fire and into water to destroy him. But if you can do anything, have compassion on us. If you can do anything, have compassion on us and help us. So what is he saying to Jesus? He brought him to Jesus and he knows who Jesus is. Yet he's saying, if you can, do you think this is a very strong believer? Jesus said to him, if you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes. All things are possible to him who believes. Jesus is saying, just believe. Don't let your belief down. Don't have a dark prospect for your future. Jesus is saying, if you just believe, anything is possible. Don't let yourself down. Don't let your child down. Don't have doubts. What is Jesus saying? Jesus is saying, just believe. Don't have doubts in your heart. Don't have doubts in your heart. And what a profound statement the Father said. What an amazing and profound statement. He said, immediately the father of the child cried out with tears. Because he's a father, he cried out with tears. And he said, Lord, I believe. Lord, I believe. Help my unbelief. Can you see that? At least the father was honest with himself. He says, Jesus, what the words I did not believe till now. But the words you said are so powerful. Just believe. And everything will be possible for you. He said, I've heard those words and I want to believe them. They are so powerful for my life. But at the same time, I have what? I have doubt. Do you see? He's saying, help my unbelief. What is his unbelief? He's saying to Jesus, if you can help us. That is a statement of doubt whether it will be possible for his son to be healed or not. But Jesus said, just believe. And then Jesus is going to heal him and immediately he is going to be healed. But in that one statement, I believe. Help my unbelief. Help my unbelief. And I believe this is the statement that if we are feeling down, if we are feeling lethargic, if we are feeling loss of hopefulness in our life, this is the statement that we should say in our prayers to the Lord. Lord, help my unbelief. No matter if I don't know what is going to be in my future, I will still believe.